Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to put in uh, daytime running lights as well as amber turn signals on your headlights. This is a 2015 Willys Wrangler. We actually went ahead and just went on Amazon and got these guys for about $100. It came with both lights and it came with the fog lights as well. As you can see, I have this guy done over here. Everything's all screwed in, ready to go. Blinker works. Daytime running halo works. And then, of course, the remaining when you turn on your light works. So I'll show you how I did it. There wasn't anything super specific to what I needed to learn when I was trying to do this. And, of course, looking up on YouTube as well. So I'll kind of show you what I did and what worked for me and what didn't. So we'll take a look here first. We have our fuse box. There it is. Okay. First, we have a fuse tap right here. And this guy is just an accessory fuse that runs when the key's in the on position. So that's pretty easy to do. You just put the tap in, plug the old fuse in there, and then run it. And then I just had some issues trying to close it and fit it all in here, so that's all that is. But you just run the wire, and then this right here is just the connector from the fuse wire to my wire that I needed to run. Of course, you just crimp it, it's not a big deal. And I'm a man of excess. I like to have more wiring if I need to play than less, so I just left a couple loops in there in case I need it, and then you close it up. You'll see a couple of guys on YouTube where they'll just snip the edge right here and then just lay it down and close it, but I get worried about water and just a tight seal, so I went ahead and put just a very tiny hole that'll focus there right in the side of the fuse box, big enough just barely to fit the 18 gauge wire. And then I took some liquid electric tape and you just seal it. And you know what, it's not a perfect seal, but it's better than having it wide open, and I don't think I'm going to get any water in there anytime soon. So we have that plugged in there, and this wire right here gives you your daytime running halo. So we have it coming from your fuse box down here, and of course I haven't tucked anything away yet because I still have one more to go. Come on, camera. So I have it run out of the fuse box. I have my splice here. I just did a T-splice, military splice, and I'm coating it in liquid electric and then doing a final cover of just, regular electric tape, and that should be fine. I tested it out and both of them were working. So you splice it here, and that way you can run the wire right on in through this guy. So the splice comes off, runs on in down here, and then you connect this to one of the connections here. So this connection that we've done now from our fuse is going to make sure that this halo is running no matter if the lights are on or off. What I'm doing right here, as you can see, so this is my blinker. For 2015, if you want the amber to also go, it's going to be this wire right here that you tap into, the one on the far right. And again, I just am doing a T-splice, real simple here. You just strip it out, wrap the wires around, coat it in the liquid electric, tape it up, make sure it's coated good. I do 2 or 3 coats so it can dry. You want to make sure it's watertight. 2 or 3 coats there, and then you just run this wire, and that's the end of it right here. And you just take this wire and you plug it into this right here. Once both of these wires are in your halo daytime running and your amber, you just plug in your normal, and it's good to go. And so I'll show you kind of the finished look over here. So this is the spliced one, and I like to keep it neat, so I tried to make it look like it was done from the factory. So this is my splice, and the splice is actually up here, but it's sealed tight. This is what plugs right on into your actual blinker. This is the finish installed. And then we'll go ahead and turn them on real quick so you can see. If I can find my car keys. Okay. So this is with just the key in the ignition, and as you can see, it's just your daytime halo, which is kind of the look. You got the daytime halos for both. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like with your entire light switch. Turn this guy on over here. So now this is what you're looking at with all of your lights on over here. So you got your light now coming out of this top guy, and your light coming out of this top guy. And then with your brights, it just does this bottom bulb. That's fine. And then we'll show you really quickly what the blinkers look like. So there's your blinker going to amber. In fact, let's do this really quickly. There's your blinker. Now, if you're like me, you're thinking, hey, why is this going so fast? Well, it's because I don't have my actual blinker plugged in. And so this is just the warning light that says, hey, your blinker's not working because it's not drawing enough power. But I've tested it as soon as you, whoops, sorry. So you're thinking, hey, this guy's blinking way too fast. Well, that's only because you don't have your actual blinker plugged in. The LED draws so little power that it doesn't recognize that it's even in use. But again, once you plug this guy back into your actual blinker, the blinker draws enough power and this will stop. Now, if you replace your actual blinker with an additional LED blinker, you will have this issue because both LEDs will not pull enough, and then you'll need a connection to fix that. But that goes away.